And we're live!
Hi!
Alright.
Woo! Sorry we're starting later than usual. Although, frankly, this is technically normal time if you've been a frequent visitor of the channel.
Whoa.
We're later than advertised, but on our normal time?
Question mark?
It's mostly because I just got out of seeing Thor. Quick review, it was good.
No spoilers!
Overslept.
Also, Will, who plays Richie, he is currently in the car, on his way home.
My brother Sam is here. Once again, say hello, Sam. He said hi.
I remember you. I met you at Disney World.
Yeah, he's the tall one.
Disney World.
So, you guys are ready?
Who's
Right.
ready for some sad?
Okay.
I'm ready, Freddy.
Okay. So, let's get right into it. So, it's the night after Lawrence's execution. Richie, you have another nightmare. This would be the part where I escort you to the secret chamber, but I remember that Sega is streaming this, so I'm gonna have to just say this out in the open.
Mm-hmm.
Your Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, yeah. Your second nightmare is a lot like the first. There is your vision is sort of assaulted by fractured images of Lawrence's and Mijan's execution, small bits and pieces like snapshots. But the sound is perfectly clear. This crumbling of stone, the screaming, the crack of the water that Mijan fell in. But then there are sounds that don't quite line up with either of those events. You hear the buzzing of saws tearing through something. You hear gunshots. You hear smashing and crashing and things catching aflame and explosions, sounds that you can hear clearly, but don't match the events that you've witnessed here at the camp. There is screaming of voices you don't recognize, and when you think that this torment would last forever, you awake, and it's morning again.
Another horrible dream.
Pull yourself together. Pull yourself together. They can't know.
Oh.
You have to be strong for them.
Oh boy. So, after that nightmare, what do you want to do?
We'll head to breakfast.
First, Richie needs to calm himself down, and then he's going to get breakfast to try to kill Irisad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you return back to the dining hall, and you are the last to arrive, as everyone else is already there.
Do your eye bags have eye bags?
My eye bags have always had eye bags.
Aww.
The question is, do those eye bags now have eye bags? Good morning.
You seem
Buenos dias.
kind of out of it, man.
I do not want to talk about it.
Oh my god, what happened? You look like you've, seen a ghost.
You might as well say I have. And not an actual ghost. That'll be not nothing to do about it.
Aw. They're serving pancakes today.
We're going to play an edit first. Yes, that helps.
Oh, of course. Would you guys like to talk about anything?
So, did any of you guys had a dream last night?
Can't say that I
Eh.
have.
Not pleasant ones. I guess they were pleasant, but the fact that they were pleasant is kind of makes me sad.
But she does not say anything, only a stare that just says, "You don't want to fucking know."
Yeah, I had a dream about my accident again. Again? Nah, like I've had dreams about it before. I don't know about you. I slept like a wallaby last night.
Well, she
Yeah.
would.
Did anyone else hear the sounds last night coming from the woods?
Xavier nods. Probably more places for us to visit thanks to Monokuma.
Where's the camp opened up? Okay. I wonder.
Xavier, turn. Go ahead.
Hello. Oh, I wonder what they have for us this. I wonder what they have for us this time. Of course, it's nothing I can't handle.
What, being on the land for too long?
Shut up.
Xavier turns to Bonnie and says, "You want to go and find out?"
Absolutely. Unless you're a yellow-bellied landlubber.
I got nothing else better to do, so I'll tag along.
I will be investigating as well.
I need something to clear my head.
I think this calls for an investigation.
I believe we're all in agreements there, right? See? Yeah? I
Yeah.
guess.
More
Yeah,
or less.
sure. If I may. Vance, how about you sit this one out? What do you mean? Well, given your actions during the last investigation, I feel as if the less you know, the better. So how about you just leave this investigation to the rest of us?
We may
And
all
and
agree that it was not cool, but it saved our hides.
Yeah.
not only that, leaving a person behind is kind of a rookie mistake when it comes to killer movies.
Oh my god. Have you not seen movies?
9.
9, apparently.
Curious. I believe I remember you saying that you all don't trust fans. Is that not true anymore?
Just because we don't trust. I mean, if we
Just
did
because we don't trust him, that doesn't mean we're not
I'm not
keeping him on
trying
a
to
short
help.
leash.
Yeah, we're not trying to crucify him or anything right now.
And besides, why would we leave someone? Why would we leave someone we trusted alone? If we didn't trust somebody, wouldn't we want them with us so they don't get into any trouble?
Fine.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
better
well, we know if we leave him around, he'll just do it again.
Fine.
I think it'd be better if we have somebody watch over him.
I agree.
That's
Canterbury, you do
one
it.
with the rest of us, so that way
What?
Why me?
Knights are stronger than pawns.
we're not leaving anyone behind. He is coming, and that's final.
Agreed.
just-
You just called me a pawn.
No, he called Vance a pawn.
If you're
Still not
so
cool.
If you're so
Well,
high,
he
you
can
can't
come along
blame
as
me.
long as he sticks by Canterbury or whoever will watch over him.
He literally just said, "Yeah, that's what we're doing."
Yeah.
And you know the saying, there are safety in numbers.
You know, I was thinking I would be able to spend some time with Bonnie, but no.
All right. So with that decided, the 12 of you go on to investigate the new location. Simply
Alright.
dubbed Mount Monokuma.
You sort of follow the
In the shape of the freaking bear's head. How egotistical can he be?
It does not look like that. You follow the trail into the forest where the trees sort of start to clear up. And you do approach what looks like a tall cliffside that sort of towers over the trees. As you sort of get closer and wander further, the first thing that you spy is this what looks like just a little ramshackle shed sitting on its lonesome.
Oh, hell no. I've seen Cabin in the Woods. I know how this ends up.
It's a very small shack, probably only as big as a cabin, but looks pretty run down. Doesn't have a lot of features, doesn't look very well kept.
I guess you could call it a mystery shack.
Xavier's just gonna try and open the door.
Thank you, I'll be heroic.
You open the door, and you sort of have to watch as the door almost falls off its own hinges. That's how dilapidated this thing is. What you find are tables and shelves. You find various rolled up pelts of animals, old rusty like bear traps sitting on the shelf, lengths of rope and hooks and various other things. This looks to be like a trapper shack.
Well, before
Oh, geez, it's supposed to be really
Before
old.
I
Sorry,
saw
have
that-
to make
You were saying,
Well.
Casta?
what a lovely room of death.
before I saw the room, I go, and I thought my house was a piece of shit.
Oof.
Like, Xavier just
Mega
around,
oof.
he just says, "Well, what a lovely little room of death."
What the actual fuck?
What do you mean? It's
He turns to everyone. It's like, have none of you seen Ace Ventura 2?
I unfortunately saw it mostly because I was through a illegitimate through
I've only seen the
certain
voiced one.
but-
I've only seen the voiced one because I didn't like the twist in the voiced one.
Mm.
It's
well,
low hanging
still, like,
fruit.
holy crap! Who the hell would put this in this rundown shack?
what do you mean?
Jeez,
What do
how
you
about it's...
wait? What are you talking?
What are you talking
What are your-
about?
Yeah, what actually are you referring to?
The hooks, the bear trap.
It's a trapper shack.
It's very old.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me put out something really clearly here, and this is both in and out of character. I never experienced this before. I've
Fair
never
enough.
seen one before.
It's okay.
Oh. Okay.
We have a sociopathic teddy bear that's half black and half white running around.
Oh, don't worry.
No!
There's a reason the Trapper Shack is there. But we'll get there when we get there.
Fair.
I mean, inspecting, or at least getting a look around and assessing the general vibes, this building doesn't seem to have too much of a connection with the Killing game. It's basically a building where a trapper would hang out and, catch animals, skin them, sell their pelts. Very, very typical stuff. Except for the brochure on one of the tables.
What is
Okay,
this?
so someone quickly grab that brochure and come back. No, this place is booby trapped.
Alright, Charlotte picks
Xavier's
it
gonna
up.
grab it.
Oh, okay, Xavier's gonna grab it.
Okay, you look at the cover of the brochure, and it simply says "History of Hope's Peak West."
Hope's Peak.
Hope's Peak West?
Xavier steps out and just yells, "Monomi, where are you?"
Hi!
Monomi, don't look at the shed! Look away! Look away!
Yeah, I know it's in
Xavier.
there.
Xavier gives her the brochure. Did you know this was in there?
Oh, I was wondering where that went. Hope's Peak West. Yeah, that's the school all of you are supposed to be going to, right?
Yeah, being right built right on Long Island.
Mm-hmm. Oh, let's, um, can someone help me read this? Charlotte
Oh,
then
right.
takes the
Sure.
brochure from her. Okay. History of Hope's Peak West. Several years after the reopening of Hope's Peak Academy in Japan, the submission rate of students dwindled, so Hope's Peak began accepting applicants from all over the world. Eventually, enough were coming in that the faculty decided that a second school in another part of the world should open. They decided on Long Island in New York. As a means to better prepare the inaugural class, a summer to keep the school from welcoming its very first students. And that's all it says.
What? Well, if that's not a big of a clue, I don't know what the hell it is.
I honestly don't know what happened to your school either.
Aren't you a teacher?
That doesn't mean the school kept secrets.
I mean, I'm a counselor, so all my jurisdiction is related to the camp.
Yeah.
I
Oi.
feel like we give it enough time. That fear should show up.
Mhm.
Don't jinx it.
Richie, can you mute your mic when you're not talking, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What I don't get is why they made this camp so far away from the actual academy. That seems like a strange move, don't you think?
Land pricing?
Yeah, I mean,
No.
you think it'd be closer.
Yeah, you think it would be here in, I don't know, someplace like Vancouver. I mean, I should know. I live there now. I don't want to be in this shack anymore. Can we get out?
Yeah, I agree.
Please.
Please.
Okay, you all make an exit away from the trapper shack and continue on. From here, the wilderness sort of clears out a little bit. The trees get a little smaller, a little less dense, which allows you to spy another man-made structure, something that looks like a large a building on high stilts with a staircase that sort of spirals up to it. It's a Firewatch Tower.
Huh.
Firewatch Tower.
Bonnie immediately climbs up.
Xavier's gonna follow her.
Okay.
Oh!
Yeah.
You guys should come up here! Look at this view!
Circe
If
quickly
you say
comes
so.
up.
Right. It takes a quick bit for you guys to jog up the stairs to the top.
Oh, she's so fast.
But it is tall enough to see over most of the trees in the area. You can spy the lake. You can spy the general area where your cabins are. Not very well, but you do at least know it's there. Part of the view is a bit restricted by this large cliff face. And just a little further on, as if on the other side of the lake, you do spy the suggestion of other buildings, but you can't quite tell what they are.
Guys, look over there by the lake.
What building?
Did they rebuild the old barn?
That was
No.
fast.
No, that looks a bit too far. The barn should be in that direction.
We have kayaks. We could send someone to look. And Xavier
I'm
kind
gonna-
of turns to Bonnie when he says that.
Aww. She just gives him a big ol' smooch.
Would be someplace that we haven't unlocked yet.
I'm gonna head over there and check it out, guys.
Hmm.
And then,
Why do I feel like Monokuma's gonna appear?
Don't jinx it.
you think he'd be coming from, like, that direction? Torrens asks, gesturing her thumb in the other direction where you're not looking. You see a cave.
Yes. As you go back to ground level again. In the direction of this large cliff face is the mouth of a cave, and sloppily nailed into the ground just by the entrance is a wooden sign with sloppy painting that says "Warning: Bears."
Warning, bears.
Oh, so this is where Monokuma sleeps then.
So is this just like... So it looks more like something like Winnie the Pooh with that sloppy paint.
Hey, not everyone's good with their handwriting.
Whoa! Let's slow your roll there, campers.
I jinxed it, of course.
As the leading experts on bears in this camp, I feel as though I'm inclined to offer my opinion. Don't go in there.
Yeah, kind of obvious.
I'm guessing it's your house.
No, my house is back at the other place. This the giant tent, remember?
So,
This is home to other bears. And trust me,
Oh.
they aren't as cute as cuddly as I am.
Oh, like actual bears. I see.
Of
oh,
course. You know, I was thinking, isn't building a killing game grounds so close to a bear cave something of an issue? But then I realized I don't really care, and I can't really flush out my own brethren. So you're just gonna have to do your best and not... Well, they should be hibernating by this point, so there's no reason to...
Wait, why would they be
Hibernating? We're in summer!
Are you sure about that? Haven't you looked around? And,
You look
now
up
that
at
you-
the trees.
now that you get a good look at the area, the trees are turning shades of red and orange.
What?
In
the
the name of Hecate?
What? I mean, it's just autumn.
How can it be autumn? It's supposed to be July.
That's when we first embarked to Hope's Peak, but
Who knows
Have
how
you-
long we're out?
how long have we been?
If what he said is any indication, it would be at least 2.5 months, 3 at most. Oh, damn it!
It's not possible!
You mean to tell me I missed out on getting the perfect summer tan?
Why is it impossible? I mean, you've seen the things that have been happening here at this camp. Is losing track of time really that bizarre? Well, anyway, I feel like I've gone off on a tangent. Point is, don't disturb the bears.
Good to know. Oh, if there's so... Oh, by the way, since you're a bear, I'm sure you'd be able to go in there and talk with those grizzlies, no problem, right?
What
You're
about it?
really gonna ask that?
What are you getting at?
Oh, you're trying to trick Monokuma into getting eaten by the bears! Torrens!
Oh, that's what you were getting at.
Yes.
We don't
Well.
keep her for her brains.
Hey!
Xavier, I will slap you.
Well, so much for that. Yeah, I know better than to wander into a bear cave. Bears are scary.
Aren't you a bear?
Not as scary as mice,
Have you
though.
looked in the mirror, Monokuma?
Ugh, not as scary.
Well, I guess I know now you're both afraid of mice. Duly noted.
Don't worry, we made sure the place was completely mice-proof.
That we can agree on.
Yes, because it's not like the sociopathic
Speak-
bear standing in front of us is scary.
speaking of which, I guess you can't actually answer a serious question, though.
What's that?
But that was towards Monokuma.
Oh, okay.
Well, go ahead and ask it.
What's with the building not too far from the barn?
What? It's a trapper shack.
No, like when we were on top of the
Across the lake.
Oh, you're not supposed to go there yet. If you really want to find out, you could, I don't know.
We are
kill
not
someone.
killing another person.
Well, if you're so bent on that, then I guess that will remain a mystery to you. You love mysteries, don't you?
Always attached with that damn bear.
Why you gotta be such a jackass?
I don't know. I'm just doing what I'm told.
By whom?
Stole the words right out of my mouth.
You'd love to know, wouldn't you?
Yes, we would.
Yes, that is clearly rhetorical.
I plead the fifth.
I don't
Oh.
think bears have rights.
I don't think we're in America either.
Yeah.
That's bearphobic. You're lucky I'm not sending your ass to court. Anyway,
Canada. Wait, no, bears are right at home in Canada.
laters. And then he waddles away.
We do have another question, Monomi. If you're not too. Okay, I'll take it. I can take it. You've been avoiding this question for a while now, so we've heard you say mentions of this happening again. Yeah, I guess it's time I actually bring that up. Monokuma has done this before. I don't know how many times, but this is the second time that I have tried to help you gain hope fragments and get you ready for school and take you a nice trip. When Monokuma just up and comes in and makes a mess out of everything.
At least you're actually trying to help.
Thank you. At least in that case, it was a virtual reality program and nobody actually died, but...
I hope I'm not the only one wondering this, but do you think whoever did that first killing game is also behind this one?
I doubt it.
Yeah, it was over a decade ago, so... You know what? Yeah, she's definitely dead by now.
Let's hope that, well, whoever this is dead. You never know with evil masterminds. They always come back. Either that or watching too much sci-fi.
Yeah, but over a decade now? I'm pretty sure that person passed the torch to someone else.
Be surprised how far hate can take someone.
Oh! I almost remembered! Since I know that you guys, kind of have a thing, kind of like going out at night and such, and you've got more places to explore, I decided to give you these! And then she holds out 4 torches. 1 yellow, 1 red, 1 green, and 1 blue.
That's super.
Marked with numbers 1 through 4, respectively.
Sweet! Flashlights!
And I assume, since there are 4 cabins, these are for our cabins, since this isn't nearly enough for all of us. Yes.
Xavier grabs the one labeled 1.
Hey, 8 flashlights better than no flashlights, so I'll take it.
Yeah.
It might be useful.
Out of character here, I just got the idea behind it.
What?
Players 1, 2, 3, and 4. Torches 1, 2, 3, and 4.
And how they're color coded.
Yep, just got that.
Just remember.
Anyway, back.
Just remember, I'm here if you need anything. Okay.
Thanks, Monomi.
Of course, Monomi.
It's so good to be helpful for once. And then she pops away.
Hey, you're always helpful.
Aww.
I was actually about to say Xavier just pats Monomi on the head.
Aww. So, the 12 of you are alone now.
So, what now?
Doesn't seem like there's anything else we can do with this place. In fact, it's probably better if we just stay away.
Agreed.
Xavier looks up at the cliff face.
At least from the bears, I know it ain't no yogi in there.
No doubt.
I'm not wondering about that.
Why would
Wondering what
people
might be
doing
up
yoga
top
be in
there.
a bear cave?
Privacy.
No. I'll explain later, Torrance.
I don't know about you, but I'm gonna be staying up in this Firewatch Tower. You'd be like playing Lookout.
Look out for what?
I don't know. Also, I just
I
love the
mean-
view.
It's not a bad idea considering the fact of all the shit that's been happening, especially with most of the stuff having to do with something involving the buildings. If we have
Plus,
someone,
we need to... Go ahead.
if we have someone to look to keep an eye out, maybe we might have an advantage.
Plus, if we need to send Bonnie a message, Antonio can always use his falcon.
The buildings this time around seem particularly dangerous, more so than the other expansions.
I mean, we literally have a place full of bear traps that
Yeah.
probably have not been cleaned since the last century.
Plus, the Firewatch Tower is also inherently dangerous and stuff. I feel like we might be better off if we ensure that we don't go anywhere alone, because I think
And
that was
That's
a
also a good
problem.
point.
That was a problem last time, and that was a problem the time before.
I agree.
I think if we institute a buddy system, we should try and do that,
Alright.
especially around this new area.
I was
I'll
actually
leave it
just about to
funny.
say that. Great minds think alike, don't they?
Indeed,
I
they
mean-
do.
I'm inclined to agree.
Well then, Xavier, here with me.
Xavier just has that look of, I've got no complaints.
Of course, Bonnie
Well, that
hasn't
was
left
fast.
the Firewatch Tower. She's still
Have
up
fun,
there.
you two lovebirds!
Use protection!
And Xavier, as he's going up, misses a step, and he falls down a flight. When he hears that. Oh! Ow!
You good?
That's
I
what
wasn't
I was
expecting
warning.
that.
That's what I was talking about. Use protection when climbing up and down ladders.
I thought these were stairs!
Yeah, they are stairs.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be a ladder. Whoop!
No, it was
Stairs. I
Did
had a
Firewatch-
large moment just now.
Pardon the interruption.
Anyway, so,
Ow.
I don't mind being with, I don't mind being with Circe. Oi! I was gonna call her.
We're not! They're calling us like we're hunks of meat!
They're just calling, the players are just, the NPCs are calling dibs.
Like dodgeball team captains.
I mean, I don't mind who I get paired up with.
You know what?
As long as they feel safe.
Why don't we go together as a threesome, eh?
Katie.
Not that type of
Oh,
threesome.
God
you
damn it,
pervert.
Benji! Keep your horniness in your pants, please. Or at least save that for Cat.
Don't bring my girlfriend into this.
Alright, is anyone else gonna pick dibs?
I don't know if this would count as dibs, but Friedrich looks like he's anti-dibbing Vance.
No.
We get it. You don't like each other.
No,
Just
I think.
Kiss and make up already!
Oh no, I'm going to make this perfectly clear. I just don't trust him one bit.
We don't. Yeah, and you seem like a jackass, so why should we trust you?
Touché.
Ooh.
You know
I
what?
see how it is.
You know what, Friedrich, Vance? You're being buddies now.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
Overruled, you son of a gun.
Since you wanna be such a little whiny bitch about your partner, there you go. You got one picked for you.
But please tell me someone has a get along shit. Please tell me someone has a get along shit.
I do not.
I wish I did. I so wish I did.
Oh, that would make this thing so perfect.
Who do you want to be with, Rich?
Torrance, get over here.
Yay!
An eye chopped liver? Sort of feels, this is a bit of a blow to the ego, I must say.
I'm not bad with anyone either, so hang on.
Oh wait, so is this Antonio and,
Let's see. Xavier and Bonnie, Circe, Charlotte and Demi, that's 5. Torrance and Richie, that's 7. Friedrich and Vance, that's 9.
don't we have 12?
We do have 12. I have not picked anyone yet.
So,
Yeah.
so that leaves me, Antonio, and Wisteria here.
I won't complain.
It's nothing against you, Antonio. Just, he whispers, family before
I
anything else.
actually wonder if it might be better if I went with Friedrich and Vance just to ensure something doesn't happen between those two. Not that I'm implying anything, but
She's
At least you're making a
implying
smart move.
something.
You know what? Go ahead.
Fight.
No!
are you two fine with that? If I
Oh,
accompany you?
Right, son of a-
I don't have any contention with that. It'd be better having two eyes watching this one.
Vance, are you fine with that?
I don't have a choice, do I?
Nope.
So I
No,
believe
no.
that is 2 groups of 3 and 3 groups of 2. I believe everybody we are set.
Seems like it.
Let's go.
And I believe
I suppose this would lead into the free time events, but aside from this buddy system thing that we have going on, I think it would also be prudent to mention a different sort of ruling now that we have a smaller cast.
yes. If you go to the gachapon, that counts as a free time.
Oh.
Yeah, that will consume a whole turn.
Okay.
Good to know.
Fight.
So, with that in mind, what would you like to do?
Xavier's
one.
gonna see Bonnie.
Oh, I need to go get my D4. You are buried
Oh crap,
with
I
all the
forgot my
rest of my dice.
D6. Forget it. I'm just probably.
There we go.
Also,
and
out of character, Travis.
Yo.
Initiate the plan.
What plan?
The plan.
I'm trapped.
Yeah.
Xavier.
Time to initiate the plan.
Oh, okay.
The
What
plan.
plan?
Plan.
Find out.
Get 2 people together.
Commence
Oh,
operation ship.
Oh no, he's doing Plan Xander!
Oh no.
But no, this is planned ship.
This is planned ship,
No,
not planned Xander.
No, that was the joke.
Yeah. Xavier
I'm
is
guessing-
gonna go. He's
So,
gonna go find Grace.
so I assume you're both gonna be using your free time simultaneously, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay, so that is Xavier and Richie being taken care of. You're going after Grace, and Richie's going after...
Torrance, yeah.
Okay. Torrance is already your buddy, Richie, so she's not too far off.
Yeah, we're just like making small talk, and I asked, so in this whole thing, do you have anyone like back home that you're romantically involved with or anything like that?
Not really. I mean, I've had like a couple of boyfriends. Ugh.
Bad experiences?
Yeah, it was mostly football players. So, not...
Oi.
Yeah. And to be honest, I'm not sure if I'm even, like, into boys, you know?
That's totally okay in my book.
Never really considered dating another girl before. I mean,
Which she then remembers.
What?
Out of character, Richie then remembers the conversation she had, the conversation he had. Yes. The plan begins. So there's not any girls who have caught in your eye here or anything like that?
There is that one tall girl, like, she gives off these Amazon goddess vibes, you know?
Wait, out of character, is that Grace?
It is Grace.
The plan.
And you guys hear from far off, hell yeah!
What was
Fuck
that?
yeah. Oh.
Sorry,
So,
out of character,
wait,
sorry, when I say that, it's because of, when he said it, Amazon goddess, I'm like, hell yeah!
Anyway, back to the scene.
so that's Grace, right? Just checking.
I think so. I'm not very good with names, but I am very good with faces.
Well, maybe you should go talk to her, because who knows? Maybe she feels the same way or something like that. Not like I know or anything. I totally don't know.
You really think so?
Yeah.
I mean,
Besides, I believe in you, sis.
I mean, I know she's with Antonio right now, but,
Not romantically. Antonio was taken.
I was kind of hoping not. What if she doesn't like short girls?
If she doesn't like the way you are, then, well, screw her. Besides, I'm very, very confident in my assumption here. Go get her. I believe in you, damn it.
And I'm guessing... Oh yeah, Travis and Antonio will probably just have to switch buddies for the moment, right?
Don't worry, I have an idea.
Alright, so cut to Travis's character, Xavier, and Grace.
Before Xavier leaves Bonnie, he gives her a smoosh on the cheek and says he'll be right back.
And are you sending that scrawny bird man to babysit me?
Not babysit, but if you need to send a message via Antonio's Falcon, I think it'd be best if you knew how to tie
You are good to
tie
know.
something around its leg. And that's when he goes to try and find Antonio and Grace.
All right. Yeah. It's pretty easy to track them both down. I think they're by the lakeside right now.
Mm-hmm.
Xavier taps Antonio's shoulder and says, "Hey, I think it'd be beneficial if we need your falcon to send me and Bonnie a message that she should know how to tie like a message around its leg."
Zephyr's been trying to take messages pretty easily. I wouldn't say that's too much of a problem.
Yeah, she's still at the fire tower.
Okay. Do you want me to go talk to her then?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Oh,
So
wait.
I'll stay here with Grace.
Oh, wait up.
Wait, is Grace trying to go with him?
Yeah, I mean, technically they're buddies. Stop her.
I can stay with you, Grace, if
Oh.
it's no trouble.
Oh, okay.
I'll be right back.
I can do that. So, where do these two plan to make the lovers meet? What is the most romantic spot at camp?
I don't know why. I feel like it would be the dock.
Yeah,
I was
maybe the
gonna
dog.
say, dog.
Okay,
Yeah.
I guess.
I was gonna say the
It's the
lakefront.
most cliche spot in every romantic film.
Aw.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, true.
I mean, yeah, okay, so
So-
Xavier and Grace are already there, so.
Xavier, he just says, "So, anyone here catch your eye?"
Well, there was this one girl. She's, not very bright, but she is very sweet.
Torrance?
Yeah.
Hmm.
But she wouldn't really care much for a girl like me. Someone like her, she must have had like 20 or so boyfriends already.
Yeah, but if you've had 20 boyfriends, maybe guys aren't the right thing for you.
I do not know. So, oh my gosh.
Xavier reaches into his bag and gives her a stuffed bear and says, "I mean, you could always ask."
Grace takes the bear. You think Torrance would like these?
Who knows? There's only one way to find out.
And cue.
Richie is leading her over to the docks because he and Xavier have had this planned for a while.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Oh. Hi, Grace. Hola. So,
As these two are talking, Xavier looks at Richie and says, "Hey, Richie, you mind helping me with that, the thing in the
Of course.
mess hall?"
and then I'm guessing you just hide in the boathouse.
Yes.
Yep, that's absolutely what happens.
Oh. Grace just awkwardly holds out the bear to the shorter girl. Aww. The bears are my old school's mascots. Thank you. De nada, señora. Are you seeing anyone right now? Torrance shakes her head. You? Mm-mm. I was wondering if maybe we could see each other. Yeah. Me? Ah. Okay, look, I have been asked out several times, like, before, but I've, you have not been so tongue-tied? Yeah. Look, if you're not into girls, then I can live with that. I think I might be.
I'm sorry, guys. I have to do this. Suddenly, from far off, you guys here. Oh, what you doing? Fuck already!
What was that? I don't know. So, do you want to go out with me? Oh no, I was going to say that. Oh, sorry. Would you like to go out with me? And Torrance nods. And the two girls share a hug.
Reggie just turns to Xavier. High five.
High five, bro.
Xavier just extends his hand.
Sorry, Bendy. I had to say it.
It's fine.
Operation Ship complete.
Dun 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 dun.
So, end scene.
Yep.
Alrighty then. No, I already rolled that one. Come on. Roll even. Circe. As a reminder, going to the Gachapon counts as one free time event now. So would you still like to go, or would you like to work with what you got?
Wait, who?
You.
Oh, I'm gonna work with what I got.
Okay. As a reminder, your buddies with Charlotte and Demi.
Alright, girls, since we are paired together, what do you guys want to do?
Oh, no. I guess I want to check out the Arts and Crafts Center again.
What about you, Dim?
Oh, yeah. Charlotte. No, I can take it. I can be in the same area as where the barn used to stand.
Hey, I mean, if we ever see some spirits, you know.
I'll let you know if he's flirting with you. Thanks,
Exactly.
I think. So all three of you head to all three of you head over
What's
to
left?
head over to Zone 2 to the Arts and Crafts Center. So look at all this stuff. Never been keen on crafting myself. Charlotte just takes 3 random ass items. A roll of streamers, some pipe cleaners, and some little pom-pom balls. And her hands get to work. So what you working on? Shh. Okay, I'll back off. I'll let you to your work.
Siri starts to think and then gets an idea and grabs like leftover magazines, some glue, and a clear plastic cup.
Alright. And I don't know, I'm gonna try my hand at this this hand turkey thing. It's apparently autumn now. Whatever.
I just none of you guys just realized what she's planning when I said the news the magazines and the clear plastic cup.
I got it. I just didn't want to say it out loud. So somehow Charlotte was able to take her art supplies and make like a doll with them.
That is very cute.
Mm. Thanks. Thanks, I guess. Aww. Not as good as his hand turkey, though. Demi boast, showing a poorly made hand turkey. And what you making? Oh. What are you planning to do with that?
Wait, I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
The other two girls see what you're working on, and Charlotte just asks, what are you planning on doing with that?
Well, I got to thinking. Demi can see the spirits, right?
Yes.
And I myself am a witch.
And?
Well, I'm thinking we may have a way to figure some mysteries out without actually us having to do you know.
Are you saying we try to use this to contact with ghosts? I mean, you can always ask me. I don't mess with that spiritual stuff though. I appreciate the sentiment, but
I mean, at least I'm putting effort into contacting our old friends.
You know what? Let's do it. Wait, we're doing it. I at least want Circe to be happy. Oh, all right. Sure. Let's use the magazine Ouija board to talk to our dearly departed class, to our dearly departed fellow campus.
When she said that, Circe's head lowers in a sad look.
Oh, I didn't mean it like that. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It was a ridiculous idea anyways.
You know what? Let's do it. Not
Really?
here. Yeah, but not here. Someone could walk in and
I have a perfect idea where to do this.
Where?
Maybe we can find a good hidden place where the barn is. I mean, it was the last trial.
You know what? Sure. I'm game. And the three of you look outside where the old barn used to stand, and what do you know? There is a new one standing there.
Son of a bitch! Looks like we were right in the barn was repaired.
No, I wouldn't call this repaired. This looks brand new. Almost as if
hey,
the thing they had it on hand.
Hey, at least we'll have more privacy.
So all three of you step into the barn, gathered in a circle, making sure doors and windows are shut. So, you know how these work then?
I'm not gonna lie, guys. this is not only going to be interesting, but well,
Scary.
this might make my magic a bit This is going to take some magic out of me. So if I faint, please try to catch me.
Will do. So, you want to talk to Dolly again? I guess.
Yep.
So, they sit down. They put the craft Ouija board on the ground. This is gonna be cursed. I wonder if Greenland's back yet.
I've been back for a while.
Oh, you were just listening in this whole time. Okay. So, hang on. Let me just move the map to... There we go.
Hold on. There's one other thing.
What?
I'm just DMing it too.
Bum. Going to the DMs. Do. Oh, the map still says old barn. I would need to scratch that and put that new barn there. But whatever.
Oh crap! Be right back, guys. I need to take my night meds.
Okay.
Okay.
So, okay. Ow. And I just got dinner. And Casta shouldn't be too long, hopefully, right? Ow!
Shouldn't take that long.
Yeah. If she was, then I would be inclined to go to Wisteria, get her free time event going. Though thankfully we did end up saving a bit of time, since Xavier and Richie decided to combine their free time events together.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
So yeah, the cheerleader and the pageant queen are canon. And we go from romantic hookup to seance.
Should me and Rishi get like 2 hope fragments each for that?
Yes. You're back?
Yep.
Alright.
Sorry about that.
Alright. So, let's begin.
Alright.
Oh, spirit of...
What? Oh, sorry, you were narrating. My bad.
Like, Demi was... Like, we were just trying to figure out, like, how do we summon a spirit? Do we just ask, hey, spirit of Daya, Ijiara, are you present?
I mean, that's typically how Ouija boards work.
You know what? You know what, Green? Why don't you just, like, yeah, this is the spirit of Daya. Technically, is your character, so...
Alright then. Yeah, then just ask the questions.
So, yeah, is Daya here?
It moves to the yes marker.
Hi, Daya. It's me, Demi, Sassy, and Charlotte. So, how's life now that you're dead? Charlotte punches.
Out of all the questions, you start with that.
Seriously, Demi? What?
The planet
Before.
the planet shed starts to move. C O L D.
E.
Cold.
Yeah, that's typically an answer.
We found out who was responsible for you being gone. And I think I see him too. He does not look happy.
It moves again. I D O N T H A T E H I M.
I don't hate him.
Aww.
So in other words, she doesn't blame him for what he did.
Nope.
Given all the circumstances, I'm guessing you're willing to forgive him?
It moves to the yes marker again.
I miss you.
I M I S S Y O U.
They truly were in love.
So that letter that you left it for me, that really was you, wasn't it?
Yes marker once again.
Damn.
I'm just sorry that you're gone.
I know you would expect me to cry here, but I've already cried.
B O N T B E.
Don't be?
Don't be sorry. Oh, I can see him right now. He's trying to wink at. He's trying to smile at you. I almost said wink at you.
Well, I mean, at least he'll still be watching over you.
I mean, I wish I could stay here and keep talking to you, but we still need to get out of here. We still need to investigate what the fuck is happening with this camp.
Oh, is there anything that you know that you're willing to tell us?
Daya and I knew each other before we came here.
I was talking to the ghost.
Is this true, Daya?
It moves, it sort of wavers a bit under your fingers, and then it slowly moves to yes.
If you don't wish to talk about it, I understand.
Of course, we can't stay here forever. I guess I'll be back here if I want to talk to you. Is that okay?
Moves to yes, and then spells out B E S A F E.
Be safe. Well, I mean, you're technically already safe, but same to you as well.
guessing at that point it moves to goodbye.
Yes, spells out goodbye.
There's a goodbye thing on the board.
Well, yeah.
Well, I'm hoping it at least got a little bit of closure there.
Yep. That's why I wanted to make the board in the first place. So that way you can get your closure.
Thank you.
Time.
Aww.
I mean, we are like sisters after all. We gotta look out for each other.
And I'm just your big sister, residing in her own room. But my door's always open to you, ladies.
Same here.
And scene.
Oh, my heart!
And,
Too full!
Alright, Wisteria, you're next.
All right. Hold on, give me one moment.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm not gonna go to the gachapon. I'll make do with what I have,
Okay.
but what I have no clue what dividends to each people. I have 2 toy whips. I wonder who would like that.
He's a lot. I'm now choking on my chicken nugget.
Da 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 da.
Who do you think is the kinkiest?
Bonnie.
Out of everyone alive, Bonnie, yeah. Actually, it might be Bonnie overall, now that I look at it.
Okay, Bonnie is still in the watchtower. Question,
Well,
is Antonio
yeah.
still with her?
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Uh-oh.
I also have a Stony 4, which I didn't even look up what that was.
I believe we mentioned it was a boxing movie.
Oh, boxing.
Rocky
I didn't
4.
put that down in my notes.
Oh, you want to
Okay.
hear? Oh, Vance is in your group.
Yeah, actually, he is.
So.
Well, I guess that works. Yeah, I didn't even put down that it was a boxing movie. Okay. What are the 2 people in my group doing right now that I look at them?
The 2 of them really aren't interacting with each other.
I would have thought they would be arguing.
Not really. Friedrich is
They're giving
keeping
each other
his
silent treatment.
well, sort of. Friedrich is sort of standing as far as he will allow himself to be. Maybe like at least like 7 feet away from him, but is
Social distancing.
carefully observing Vance, and Vance does not look happy.
Okay. You 2 seem a little tense-ish still. I want to go to the library. Do y'all want to come with me?
Sounds good to me. Fine.
All right, away we go.
All right. You all take a walk over to the library. Yeah, it seems like just the 4 of you are over there.
And
Or just the 3 of you, my bad.
right around the time we arrive, I want to give the boxing movie to Vance.
What's this for?
Well, I rolled it in the gachapon a while ago, but I'm giving it to you mainly just so we know that even though what you did was like not cool, I am not gonna try and hold anything against you, and I hope this is some kind of proof of that.
It is my favorite movie.
Aww.
I do think it's better if we all cooperate, and I think unnecessary tension, no matter how justified, is going to hurt us in the long run. So I want to make sure that we don't have any of that. I have
Sorry?
not seen the movie, but I've heard it's good.
Well, I don't think we have any players here anyway, so can't really show it to you.
That's a shame. Well, assuming expansions still happen, perhaps there'll be one in the next area.
Hmm.
Well, I'm gonna go try and find a book that I've been meaning to read for a while, but if you need anything else from me, let me know.
I suppose Vance would at least stick by you enough and at least take a seat as you start to read. He is still kind of quiet. He's that he's hardly been the most sociable of this whole group, but if he were the same person he was when this started, he probably wouldn't be doing this.
I think this is out of character. I think everyone in our group is probably like the least sociable in the group.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy how we all, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess went together.
Found this camaraderie.
Gravitated, that's the word I was looking for. Gravitated together.
Yeah. He is he's fine with just you and him being alone together, for lack of a better term. And eventually Friedrich at least finds the something to
Like a
sit.
portable DVD player.
No,
Oh.
he finds something within himself to at least get a little bit closer and sits on the opposite side of you. Also acting somewhat aloof, but it's kind of like you have two cats who are acting like they do not care, but simultaneously want to be here.
Aww.
That's a good descriptor.
And I'm guessing. Wait, do you want this thing to end yet?
Maybe not.
Okay.
At some point around this collective isolation that the three of you are doing, cooperative isolation, Vance sort of speaks up. You can tell that he's like trying to find the right words, and eventually he comes up with something. Do you think if Lawrence wasn't the killer, then I did something like that for nothing? I was lucky that my hunch was correct, but what if I hadn't been?
Well, certainly if you haven't been, the reaction wouldn't have been as mild as it was. But
we might have all died.
that is also true. So in a way, it was simultaneously a good and bad thing. Though I wouldn't recommend doing it again.
I wish this wasn't the best outcome. But if the alternative is all of us staying alive, then I don't think being a bad guy is that bad.
He may be bad guy, but that doesn't mean he's bad guy. I'll go to the corner.
these are extraordinary circumstances, and extraordinary circumstances call for extraordinary measures. So I suppose in the moment, those extraordinary measures might have been necessary.
Yes, they were.
But maybe next time you feel a hunch like that, it probably would be better if you tried to communicate with somebody. Even
Yeah.
if there's not too many people around to trust. I mean, I myself would be more than happy to corroborate with you on stuff like that.
Yeah. I'll start trusting more.
You have anything to add, Friedrich?
I think he put it quite well himself. And I think the scene might end there.
All right. So, with that being said and done, you guys hear taps. It's time for bed.
Well, I guess it's time to hit the sack.
Mm-hmm.
All of the groups sort of regather in front of the cabins, and everybody heads into their respective rooms, stowing away a flashlight in each of the cabins.
Hopefully, an easy way to get it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like in case someone has to go to the bathroom at night. There it is.
Yep.
Okay.
And during the night... Oh dear.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
What? What?
I would... Oh. So, I'm guessing it would be implied that Richie keeps having these nightmares, but...
Yes, it's implied.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
So, yeah.
The same muddied images. The same clear as day noises. And it's terrible. And then, day. I think at this point you would stop just jolting awake in a cold sweat and more just slowly roll into wakingness.
Although, less so...
You can't get used to night terrors, no matter how many times you get it.
You'll never get it. I'm never gonna get used to them.
Still, it's been over a week now since you guys have first been here.
Yep.
You go...
Right.
Well, because of that whole autumn thing, it doesn't really feel like that. It feels longer. But we don't
I
know if it's
know.
the trick. For all we know, we're great. We're going crazy.
You guys...
You sort of you all wake up and you all start to head over to the dining hall for breakfast, and there's something that you really wish you didn't see.
Oh my god!
Oh no, relax. It's a large cardboard box, painted like the gaudiest Christmas present you've ever seen.
Why?
Xavier just like rubs his eyes, and he's like, "It's too early for this. It is too early."
What? What?
I don't even want to open it. I'm going outside.
Oh, a present! Torrance
Oh.
goes to open
Xavier
it.
just kind of puts a hand on Torrance's shoulder. It's like, "Hold on. How do we know this isn't the next motive?"
I agree with Xavier.
Aren't you curious? It's like Christmas in whatever month it is.
If you're gonna say Christmas in June, that's already a song, you dunce.
It's just whatever month it is.
I think my curiosity died a couple days ago.
Who could have put this here? What could have been inside? Oh, the mystery.
Duh,
Xavier
you put
pulls
it
out his
there.
sword.
Something sinister's inside. We know the pattern.
Fine, I'll check.
Oh,
You alright,
he's
sir?
gonna have Xavier like cut open the box.
Circe, you approach the present, and you You simply lay a hand on it, and the four walls of the box just sort of fall aside, and there's nothing. Empty space.
Nothing.
Okay. She looks over to Monokuma. Okay, Bear, you better explain yourself.
What are you talking about? The new motive is right there.
There's nothing in the box.
Oh, right. I guess I
What's
forgot
the
that.
point?
I forget that I got that. This motive isn't really something that you can touch.
Charlotte
Okay,
goes on.
Like-
Charlotte takes the lid from the box, flips it over. +1 it reads.
Oh, right. Of course. Yeah. The new motive this time is a +1.
A plus
So,
one.
in other words, a
A
double
+1.
killing?
What that means is, if you kill somebody and get away with it, you're allowed to escape with an extra person of your choice.
What?
What?
Oh.
What?
A 2-for-1 deal.
That's a motive.
So what you're saying is, if somebody decided to actually use an accomplice, both of them could get out potentially.
So
I don't
that's
think
a splendid idea.
Oh,
But it doesn't matter. The Blacken can just do a killing all on their own and take away whoever they want from this dreadful place. Assuming they get away with it, of course.
Bonnie just leaves.
Wait,
Bonnie.
don't leave.
No.
Too late.
Xavier
Be gone.
follows Bonnie.
Well, I think our current situation of groups in 3 and 2 aren't going to work anymore with this new motive. We need to combine some groups. So, how about the 2 groups of 3 and the 3 groups of 2 combined?
Sounds good to me.
Xavier and Bonnie have basically just left.
Oh wait,
I'm sure somebody can relay the message to them.
I'll do it.
All right.
So, let's follow Xavier for a hot second. You're sort of hot on Bonnie's trail as she is marching over towards the boathouse.
And
Bonnie, what are you doing?
sealing up potential weapons. She says as she just takes a chain and uses it to seal the boathouse shut.
Smart.
I don't know if I can trust myself.
Xavier grabs Bonnie by both arms and says, "I trust you."
We are getting out of here. We're getting out of here. Together. I promise you.
He nods.
She just hugs him tightly.
He kisses the top of her head before saying, "Just don't do anything rash."
Or stupid.
Potato.
Potato.
And then, let's see. I believe the other groups of 2 made their way to the docks. Would that be accurate?
Yep.
You mean the rest of the PCs?
No, I mean the other groups of 2, since Bonnie and Xavier are twosome, Torrance and Richie and Antonio and
Like I said,
Grace.
before, it's a cliche love story area.
Yes.
All right, yeah. So, Richie, Torrance, Antonio, and Grace, are all sent over to meet up with Bonnie and Xavier. Right?
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
Wisteria wanted us to let you know we need to group up our group.
Yeah.
Xavier just kind of gives a hand signal, almost like, not now, because, well, not because they're having a moment, but more because they're both Like he's just trying to comfort Bonnie.
Okay, I get it.
And is it okay if I ask what's up with the chain?
Potential weapons.
Good call. I mean, there's a lot of dangerous stuff in there, right? It makes sense to lock it up.
It's also... I've come to see you as my crew, but... I don't think I can trust myself at the moment.
Xavier, like, looks at Bonnie and just kisses her full on the mouth.
Aww.
As like a sign for him. Like, he doesn't care if the others are watching. Basically, like, this is his sign to her that he trusts her.
Carry me.
Okay. As like he literally just picks her up.
Onward to yonder mess hall. I hear they be serving bacon.
Serving what?
Bacon.
Bacon.
I can't make the sound Homer makes.
Aww. So, after that, what shall we do now, Green?
Well, I think that might just be the next free time event starts up. Although this would have to be this might be of the restriction that if you're going to spend time with anybody, it might as well be within your new groups.
Yep.
Yeah.
What are our new groups, anyways?
I'm putting them in the characters section.
Thank you.
Well, we all know who Xavier's gonna hang out with.
Yes. Richie's free time event is up first.
Okay, who am I with in group-wise?
You have Wisteria?
Torrance, Grace, Bonnie, Xavier, Antonio. That's it.
There you are.
He goes to
It's
talk
in
with
character.
Antonio.
All right. Yeah. It's easy for you to get to Antonio and at least have him far enough of the way of the group to at least have a moment to talk. He's just sort of like, looking up at the sky as Zephyr's soaring around in circles.
And they are are they by the cabins? By zone?
Yeah, by the cabins.
Circe's still smiling from yesterday.
Aww.
Because she is happy that it worked.
Yay! Anyway, Richie and Antonio. Their scene.
I'm kind of scared at this point.
I know how you feel.
I feel like that's the first motive that could actually be tempting to just about anybody. Because we all got someone who we're friends with, who we're close with. It's tempting to meet. Heck, I'm tempted too. I just don't want to.
I mean...
I hate to say it, but Onokuma is making a smart move. He knows that we're building up this camaraderie, these bonds between us, and he's turning them into a weapon.
I just don't want anyone's bonds to be weaponized like that. That just feels wrong. That feels more than wrong.
I know.
These are people who care for each other. And just using that. That's what scares me. That, more than anything else, is what scares me.
Well, me and Mysteria have something that might help cheer your day.
I'm still talking with Antonio at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
You know, I had a friend who always said, all's fair in love and war. But the problem with that is, it's not. Love and war are two different things.
Love is when you care for someone. War is when
can't-
you hate someone.
You can't,
That-
when you hurt someone in love, that you can't really be blamed for it. You can't arrest someone for breaking your heart. You can't arrest someone for cheating. And yet, retribution happens all the same.
And in war, I mean, we have the Geneva Conventions.
Yeah. Listen, my friend.
Else?
I know that I may seem like a superficial guy, but I do think about these kinds of things a lot. I wasn't scared either. But sometimes you can't let the cracks show. Because letting the cracks show lets that weakness become apparent.
Out of character, Richie understands that way too hard. For obvious reasons.
So
Yeah, I get that.
So let's make a promise, my friend. To give in.
You got it. Out of character, do they shake on it or?
Yeah, there is a firm, like almost predator style handshake between them.
You son of a bitch. Darn it! Now we have to do that as a meme.
Damn it. So,
I'll get the money.
Yeah.
So then, are we done with this scene then?
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Wisteria.
Yep.
Who would you like to spend some time with?
Oh, it's that time again. Okay. First of all, where are we at? That's question.
We're near the cabins.
We're near the cabins. Okay. Well, I guess out of everyone in my group, I'm gonna go talk to I'm gonna talk to Demi.
Okay. Let's see. You find her in the mess hall. Whoop. Mess hall. There we go.
Hello, Demi.
G'day.
I don't believe we've talked yet, even though I think you've expressed interest at some point.
Yeah,
At least in my ultimate talent.
I mean, I've never really spoken with a coroner before.
I mean, there aren't that many of us relative to the population. Takes a special kind of person to be able to do our work. I came this way because I actually had something I received from the Gachapon that I think you might be interested in.
Oh?
I'm gonna give Demi my AMF detector. Or AFM detector, I think.
EMF?
Yeah, that one, yeah.
Oh, what's this now?
It told me EMF detector.
Well, ain't that interesting? Thank you.
Of course, I'm sure you'll have more use for it than I will, because I'd have no use for it.
I mean,
I'll be right back, guys.
This is definitely be helpful in my line of work.
I figured as such. So you're the ultimate ghost hunter, yes?
Yeah.
What exactly does that entail? Because I know a bit about it, but not really from somebody who actually does the profession themselves.
Usually a ghost. I guess the best like is like I'm like an exterminator in a sense, but not
Exterminator.
yeah, not for rats or bugs, but for ghosts.
So you go into haunted places with the intent to exterminate them?
In a sense, help them move on to the next life, so they're not bothering families anymore.
I guess that's a better way to put it. Help them move on rather than being trapped.
Mm.
Though it isn't really something that would come up in my line of work. I mean, I do believe in, to at least some extent, that there is some supernatural forces involved in stuff. So I could understand a profession behind it.
Like helping someone move on.
Yeah, exactly. Moving on is something that a lot of people struggle with, both, and people struggle with it while alive, so it would only make sense that they struggle with it when they're not alive.
I mean, everyone here struggling to move on. I still see him, you know. Eric, Marjan, Daya, Lawrence. They're still lingering. Ah, crap, did I lose the audio?
Are we talking about like, can we hear you? Because we can hear you.
Yes, but I was not. I was hearing dead silence afterwards.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Hmm,
Sorry, I'm back. I had to do something.
it's okay.
Yeah.
They're trying to talk to us.
Yeah, I agree with that. What's the matter?
They worry that there's gonna be more of us joining their ranks. But on the other hand, it won't be as lonely.
Wait, what?
I mean, honestly, if we get out of here, the first priority would be to help free our friends.
Yeah.
So that they ain't bound here no more.
Yeah, I think if any of us get out of here, that would be the first priority, to make sure we can all get out. Though to ensure that happens, it would be beneficial to make sure none of us give in to these motives, no matter how convincing they are.
Mm-hmm.
I worry that there's a couple of people among us who might be tempted by this most current one.
I mean, yeah. Meanwhile, I'm more worried about their bodies. Don't know what happened to Eric and Di. Yeah, but as far as we know, Marjan's still at the bottom of the lake, and Lawrence is buried alive somewhere. Or at least was buried alive somewhere.
Yeah, their bodies would have to be out there somewhere.
Mm.
I do wonder.
What?
I guess it wouldn't be that hard to dispose of them. At least in the ways that they went out. All of them.
Yeah.
Well, I think that this has been a fruitful conversation.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, I will run into you next time I run into you.
See you then. And with that, the next person to roll is... Come on. Xavier.
Do I really need to say who's gonna hang out with?
Horse ranch time! You're gonna give her another horseback riding lesson.
Yep.
Bonnie is standing correctly on the horse this time. Wait,
For
no!
what?
Standing! I said standing. You know what? Let's keep it standing because that's funnier.
He's horse surfing.
Like Xavier sitting on the horse, he looks up at Bonnie and says, you're supposed to sit on the saddle, not stand on it.
Really? Alright.
Yeah.
Bonnie slowly kneels down so she doesn't slip, and then straddles the saddle. Oh, there's the horse's head. There's the... I keep slipping into Demi's voice. Shit. So, where to?
Follow me, he says as he, as like the horses like slowly start walking. Basically just like a normal speed you would expect, not a full gallop.
I mean, this is nice, ain't it?
Very.
Kinda peaceful.
You've got to try your best to find these moments.
When you're out in the open water, you get moments like this sometimes. Just gazing out into the shiny blue.
Yeah. He looks over at Bonnie.
What?
I'd be lying if I said that this motive wasn't tempting.
Why do you think I locked the shed?
I know.
I was tempted. Even if I could trust myself to not harm you, who's to say I wouldn't do the same to anyone else?
He looks over at Bonnie. So, mind if I ask a stupid question?
What?
What made you want to fall in love with a guy like me when the ultimate pirate and captain of her own ship could have anyone in the world?
You want to be honest?
I'd appreciate it.
You're fun to tease. By the way, I knew that was you in that horse costume the other night.
When she says that, Xavier, like, kind of, he struggles, like, to stay on the horse, but he recovers. Like, oh!
I knew it was you.
Why didn't you say anything?
Because I didn't want to embarrass you in front of everybody.
There were you could have told me in the tower.
I know. This was more fun. Like I said, you're fun to tease. Also, I totally forgot until now.
I wasn't the only one in that costume.
Who else was in there?
Circe.
JK.
I mean, when we're surrounded by beautiful women, Sometimes you don't want to disturb.
Wait. Were you staring at other women?
Depends. Do
It was
any
at
of
this
the-
moment that Xavier knew. He fucked up.
Hold on, I can recover. Do any of the other women look like you?
As far as I know, I'm the only one who's a redhead.
Then I guess I'm staring at you.
Aww. Raisya. She jams her heel into the side of the horse and the horse takes off.
She's gonna be the death of me. And he just kind of goes, "Hiya!" and follows her.
Can I make a quick joke? Because
What?
I didn't know Bonnie had red hair until this very moment.
She's a ginger.
And she's a pirate captain.
Yeah.
He wants the redhead. He wants the redhead.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
Me neither.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh. You know what? I probably should have made one of the gifts a jar of dirt.
I got a jar of dirt.
I'm gonna jar of dirt. I'm gonna jar of dirt.
And does Bonnie get why someone would give her a jar of dirt?
Oh, no, I don't.
That would probably be one of the items she hates.
Anyway, I believe that is the end of that scene. Circe.
Yep.
Where to?
Casta?
Okay.
What?
Your turn.
Oh, trying to think of who else can I hang out with, you know?
Friedrich, Vans, and I believe that's it. Cause you already did your time with Charlotte and Demi.
I mean, Charlotte could be available too.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what? I'll go with Charlotte. Have some additional sister time.
Alright. You find her by the trapper's shack.
Biz, what are you doing by here?
Since Bonnie decided to lock up the boathouse, I'm trying to see if I can find something to lock this place up. No luck.
Oh, yeah, that's probably a better idea. I don't see any locks anywhere. And
Nope.
plus the building's a little old anyway, so there might be ways to break in.
Can't really see any without breaking the building in the process.
Exactly.
Both girls step out.
Think.
I want to thank you for the other day.
Hey, I already told you, like, you needed,
That closure?
yeah, you needed closure and I could do anything.
I just hope Dia is able to move on from this place one day.
Hey, I know she will, you know?
Is it alright if I talked with you a little bit more about how Dia and I met?
Of course. Like, I'm always there for a shoulder to cry on.
To be honest, we haven't really known each other long, but it was during his line of work and my line of work that we crossed paths.
Makes sense.
And we only met that one time, but and haven't even seen each other until just over a week ago.
At the camp.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least at the start of camp.
Yeah. It wasn't until a few days ago that I found out that he never stopped.
That he was in love with you?
He never stopped thinking of me.
Yeah, that's just how the world is. But hey, I have a feeling after that conversation, he's doing whatever he can to protect you.
I mean, was the ultimate bodyguard after all.
Indeed. I just know, even after in life, you can still protect those you love.
I'm sorry, out of character, I'm currently wiping a tear. I'm guessing.
Same, honestly, because
let's make this in character too. Charlotte's wiping away some tears. Sorry.
Hey, it's okay.
I normally don't let people see me like this.
Hey, we're sisters. It's okay if you shed a tear or two. I don't judge.
Charlotte just pulls Circe close. I don't want to lose you too.
Same. I mean, I already lost one family. I ain't planning on losing another.
Me neither. And scene. Moving on to the third free time event. Who shall be going first?
Actually, would it be safe to say that both Circe and Xavier have maxed out their hope fragments?
I mean,
with Charlotte and Bonnie, respectively.
I believe so. Yes. Huh. You know what? I don't think we've thought about what would happen if they maxed out hope fragments with a specific character.
Well,
now you gotta figure it out.
Well, we haven't really decided of a game mechanic, so to speak, but in spirit, you get their underwear.
Oh God, no!
No, you did not get your sister's underwear.
I mean, look, in spirit.
If you're gonna say that, I am going to freaking kill you.
I'm saying in spirit.
I mean, the only one that's even plausible is Xavier with Bonnie. Bonnie just tosses it at him.
No, that's disgusting!
Literally going for a roll in the hay.
Like oh God, what would be sentimental? Like not like a sentimental item for
her
like,
hat.
More.
Bonnie gave you her hat.
Not sure.
And
can we move on, please?
Yes,
This is getting awkward.
On to the next free time event. Oh look, Xavier, you're next.
Fuck! I can't do Bonnie.
I mean, you could, but
can we move on, please? This is getting awkward.
Yes. You have other people in your group?
I know. You know what? Let's go with Grace.
Yay! You want to check up on her after you hooked her up.
Yeah.
Let's see. You find Grace at the Firewatch Tower, setting a blanket down.
Planning on sleeping in here for the night?
I was actually planning on having a bit of a picnic date with Torrance later.
Would you like some help?
Oh, sure.
Xavier nods as he starts helping Grace put stuff up. Or, not... set up. That's what I was looking for.
I mean, this is our first date. I want to make sure everything's perfect, you know? Wait, what if this isn't even a good place for us to have our picnic? I mean, the view is fantastic, but we are
like,
quite
before
high
she
up.
starts rambling, he puts a finger to Grace's lips. What does her heart say? And that's when he takes his finger away.
That she wouldn't mind where we decide to have our first date.
Exactly.
So,
and he gives her the headscarf. Or the down scarf.
Aw.
I feel like she would want you to wear something like that, to keep your hair out of your eyes.
Aw, thanks. Is this what being in a relationship is like?
Your nerves driving you insane?
Yes.
Xavier nods. I mean, you can practically say the same about me and Bonnie.
Aww. How are you two, by the way?
I'd be lying if I said that she... God damn it.
I mean, she did run off earlier at breakfast.
Yeah, I trust her, but she told me she's not sure if she's willing to trust herself. And locked the boat shed. Yes, the boat house. But
Go ahead.
But I trust her.
And is that what your heart is telling you?
Yes. That if me and her wanna be serious, I've gotta trust her. If I can't trust Bonnie, who makes me head over heels, then who can I trust?
I guess that's part of what love does.
Makes you do a stupid thing.
Yeah. Let's keep getting this picnic together. We cannot have a picnic without food, right?
Xavier nods.
The mess hall. What were they serving for
Right.
lunch?
What's like a semi-romantic food?
Italian.
But this is the night.
I think it was spaghetti and meatballs.
Oh, this is the night.
Oh, like that movie with the lady and the whore.
Tram. Lady and the Tramp.
Oh. Do trap and whore not mean the same thing in your language?
Oh,
Xavier shakes his head. No.
Oh.
Like he's trying not to laugh.
Mm.
Just like that unexpected, like your mind has nothing else but laugh. He's trying to keep that down.
I'm sorry, English is not my first language.
You're lucky. You're lucky you speak the language of love, then.
Gracias.
De nada.
And scene.
Why does Xavier always get the wholesome moments with people?
I don't.
because he deserves it.
Because he deserves it. Yes.
I think now whenever my free time is, I just wanted to make it like a semi continuation. Like Richie is talking of Torrance for her first date.
Speaking of, I rolled a 3.
Richie is talking of Torrance for his first date. Also to max out hope fragments.
Also to max out hope fragments and hopefully get her hair scrunchie.
Yeah.
Yes, not her underwear. No.
Grace would be a tiara.
Yes, Grace's would be a tiara. Torrance is in the girls' cabin. She is struggling to figure out what to wear.
Richie knocks.
Torrance creaks open the door just a little bit. Oh, hi.
You ready?
No. Okay, hold on. She goes up to the window, holds up 2 dresses. One that's a bit formal, and the other is more like a cocktail dress.
The cocktail dress.
Oh my gosh, yes. She then packs her other dress and then struggles to put her cocktail dress on. Stepping out of the cabin, she holds her hair up. Sip me! Sip me! Sip me!
Oh, sure. Mm-hmm. You good?
You bring the corsets, we'll bring the cinches. No one wants
No
to
one
make
wants
it
a best
over.
of
Like
9
inches.
inches.
Okay. How do I look?
Good, but can you breathe in the thing?
I mean, like, I'm like, what, like 95 pounds?
Is that healthy?
I'm short. I could be 95 pounds and have it still be, like, healthy for me. If I were 95 pounds and Grace's height, then there would be a problem.
Yeah, I'm just checking, alright? I want to make sure you're healthy.
She does struggle to walk, though, because she decided to wear heels that matched with the dress.
In a campsite.
Because, of course!
I don't know if it's a good idea to walk the whole way in the heels.
Don't blame me. They're thinking that we're actually going to have, like, a formal event at the end of the camp.
Yeah, I just don't... Yeah, here's the thing, though. This is rough terrain. I don't want it to get broken.
He's got a point.
Torrance sighs, takes off her heels, and just starts walking barefoot. So, apparently Grace wants me to meet at the Firewatch Tower for a sunset picnic.
Oh, that's perfect. A little view of the sunset from all the way up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you feeling a little nervous?
A little. Yeah.
Well, this is gonna be very dumb, but I've never been on a date before, so be warned that I might not have no idea what I'm talking about, but Just go out there and be yourself. She's the Grace loves you for who you are, so might as well just keep doing that.
To be honest, this is kind of my first. This really is my first serious date. I mean, I've been on dates before, but the boys I went out with just wanted to see the girls. If you know what I'm talking about.
That sucks.
Boys are the worst. Oh, sorry. Not you.
None taken.
Not you.
None taken. You have none taken. Richie has very brief flashbacks to bullying. I can understand why you think that.
And I really do look okay, right?
Of course. You look great, sis.
Thank you.
Now go on. Knock it dead.
They reach the watchtower. Grace climbs up. Not Grace, Torrance climbs up. I'm guessing Xavier's already done helping Grace at that point.
Oh yeah, like he meets her like halfway up. As he's just walking down.
Aww. Your boys did good.
Yeah. Xavier just looks at Torrance and says, "Make sure you use protection." And he just winks at her.
I will.
And he continues down.
Oh.
Yeah, you wouldn't think I would use that line on her, would you?
No.
And I believe with that, Wisteria has the last free time event.
And before that, of course, Xavier and Richie meet up with each other. Yet another high five.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go seek out Friedrich.
All right. Where does she find Friedrich?
Well, considering how these groups are staying pretty close together, you two would be in the same group as Circe and Charlotte, yeah? So, nearby wherever they had situated themselves, but...
By the Trapper Shack.
Right. Yeah, so you find yourselves in the, probably the most wooded area of this, camp so far.
Hello, Friedrich.
Good evening.
Would you happen to have your chess set on you, perchance?
I'm afraid I don't carry it, whenever I can.
Ah, that's a shame. I was hoping we could do that, another match that we said we would do last time we played each other.
Well, I suppose I can take you up on that offer.
Oh, right now?
Later, but once I have my chess sets.
Well, I would definitely be up for that. I am quite bored as it stands right now. I've already read through all the books in the library that I would be interested in. There's
Well,
other
then.
books, but they're menial subjects.
Well, then, perhaps I can still find some way to entertain you.
Oh, what did you have in mind?
Tell me, do you know how it is possible to win a chess game in only 2 moves?
I believe I do, but it requires the opponent to make the one incriminating move that sets up their king for checkmate.
Do tell.
I believe the move is moving. Okay, hold on. Actually, it's the it's the move where you move the pawn in front of the queen. Yes.
It is.
Yes.
If the two centermost pawns are moved right out of the way, one can set their queen to immediately take the opponent's king within 2 moves. It is a beginner's mistake, so to speak.
Definitely a beginner's mistake if it makes for a 2-move chess game with a checkmate.
Of course. But the queen is not the only powerful piece. Bishops and rooks are also very useful to use, and even though pawns are only that, even they have value.
Pawns have the intrinsic value of becoming queens, assuming they can get to the other side.
Not just queens, but any piece that you wish. Although, with queens being the best, why would you not take that? I've always found that very fascinating.
There isn't much motivation for moving a pawn to the end and not doing a queen, but perhaps some people like that extra challenge.
I can't say I disagree. I've won quite a few games with that sort of tactic as well. I turn a pawn into a knight, despite the best strategy of winning with a queen.
There was actually a few times with friends back home where we played a version of chess with modified rules. As a chess master, I wouldn't know if you're familiar with this rule set, where the challenge would be to lose all your pieces first.
I must say,
Now,
I've never considered a rule such as that.
although it might not sound challenging when both you and your opponent are trying at your absolute hardest to lose pieces at a quicker rate, it becomes competitive much in the same way a normal chess game goes.
I must ask, in that sort of game, what motivation is there to attack other pieces at all? Why not just take a different approach? Why attack at all?
Well, whenever we played, the rule was that if you were in a position where you could take a piece, that was the move that you would have to take. So,
Interesting.
whenever that happened, normally that would set off a chain reaction where it all comes down to the very beginning of the game, and whoever gets the more advantageous position at that point wins, pretty much. Still, though, I think it's a fun challenge, making those first couple moves of the game count.
Yes, indeed. And here I thought I would get bored of the game. Well
There's
then,
never, yeah, there's never a way to get bored of it, at least in my opinion. You can always add more rules to it, modified rule set, and see what you can do with it.
then,
Although, yeah,
then perhaps the next time we play, we shall play with this reversed rule set of yours. I'd be very intrigued.
I'd quite enjoy that. I have not played that rule set in quite some time with those friends I've mentioned, but I would love to take you up on that challenge. Always good for a
So,
little variety, you know?
so we shall.
All right.
I'm looking forward to it.
As am I. Okay, you think that's good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, you know the drill. Taps. You go back to your cabins. You go through another night.
Yes. So the night continues on, quite similarly to the last two. Nothing seems to change too much.
Another night, another year, though.
Yeah.
Yes. And during the night, during the morning, everyone wakes again and starts to gather in the dining hall.
Xavier is sitting next to Bonnie.
Bonnie has
It's
not shown up.
present.
Oh,
You wait a few minutes as people trickle in. Grace, Friedrich, Circe, one by one they file in. But Xavier, you definitely notice that Bonnie isn't present. Even like 5 minutes after the last person rolls in.
I hate to be the first one to say it, but has anybody
He kind of
seen?
looks over. He looks over to Asteria. Have you seen Bonnie?
I have
Yeah, has
not.
anybody else seen Bonnie?
Not since last night, no.
Oh, I got a bad feeling about this
Oh, okay,
character.
okay. Let's check her favorite spots. Let's not panic, but let's just check her favorite places, okay?
The Firewatch Tower. She said she liked the view there.
Yeah,
The
let's
moment
start
he
there.
said Xavier bolts out of there like full run.
Oh, wait up!
No,
You-
no, no, no.
You arrive at the third zone, and you don't even bother looking around as you dash up the stairs to the Firewatch Tower. The moment that you finish climbing into the room at the top of the tower, you see her. Laying face up, stabbed with her own sword, is Bonnie Anley.
Bonnie. Like when Xavier sees this, he just falls to his knees, and like his fist just starts pounding the floor of the tower, and he's just increasingly he's just screaming no until his voice becomes hoarse.
The others, or at least a few others, gather with you at the deck of the tower.
When she hears the banging, when Circe hears the banging, she goes, "Oh shit!"
Yes, so several of the people gather at the top of the deck.
Somebody
As
at the bottom.
Okay, well, if I could finish my thought.
Sorry.
Several of you gather at the top of the deck of the Firewatch Tower as the body discovery announcement plays. And that is where we will end tonight's session.
So just one death. So just one death?
Great game, everyone.
Just one death, though.
For now.
For now, yeah.
Don't fucking say it like it's so casual!
Good fucking god. Radiant's main job is preventing Xavier from falling on his own sword.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, the session ends with Xavier trying to take his own life with his sword, and then cut! The session ends! Like, oh...
Well,
God,
Like
that's a heartbreaker.
When you said,
No,
I'm gonna
no.
when you said, I sit right next to Bonnie, and I was thinking of saying, no you're not! No you're not!
Ah, fuck.
This is not what I expected, and yet I am still sad.
The heartbreak happened a chapter earlier than most Danganronpa games.
For most,
Great, that means chapter 4 is probably gonna have the 2 deaths then.
maybe. You never know. You never know. Oh,
I'm gonna step away so that I can calm down because holy shit.
yeah, we're gonna have to just leave it there. And
So sure Bonnie was gonna survive.
I'm gonna miss playing Bonnie. I'm gonna miss playing her.
Bonnie was a very fun,
She was
very, very fun to have around.
Long live Bonnie Anley.
Long live Bonnie Anley.
Honestly, though, my money was on either Bonnie, Charlotte. Yeah, I expected
Why?
Torrance before Bonnie, but
Why would I bury one of the gays like that?
Because despair.
Yeah, but not in the same chapter as them getting together, like some installments.
Hate you.
Oh
Or
my
pull it.
gosh.
well, Game 2, Chapter 4 on them.
No, game 1 between chapters 2 and 3. Anyway.
I mean, Game 2, Chapter 4 is the same thing, but it's just straight.
But it's just straight, yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
we will see you all in 2 weeks as we figure out Who pillaged the pirate to death?
Pillaged. Oh my
Mm.
god.
Who's gonna be on the and who's gonna go be on the under end of Xavier's sword when this is all said and done? Because
I would've-
no way is he letting Monokuma kill that bastard.
Good night, everybody.
He honestly, Xavier might during the trial. He might just like before Monokuma can even try. He might actually jump the podium and try to run him through with his sword.
And I think you were thinking that Bonnie was possibly gonna be a blackened at some point.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, they're still
I-
on the air. Say goodnight, everyone.